Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Okay. First of all, I want to say I'm sorry I was a couple minutes late. And I want to say a huge thank you to Miss Kay, letting everybody know that I might be a couple minutes late. So I'm sorry I have my camera off, but I'm just kind of trying to get myself kind of readjusted to being home and stuff. I just had a lot of stuff going on this morning. And yeah, it was just a perfect storm. Just trying to not use trying to keep it rated G here on this channel. So anyway, thank you so much, Kay. I might turn my camera on in a little while. I will see how I'm feeling. I'm kind of have a little bit of a migraine. Anyway, we have Tracy Mayhew. Hello. Says, hi everyone, finally made it 20 of these. May seem for just over the hour, but every little counts. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. I think I might have seen you before on my channel. So yeah, I might turn my camera on later. We'll see how I feel. Miss Diane is here. Runs by and smashes the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Miss Diane Dobson Barton is an awesome person, talented writer and artist. She also has an art channel, folks. It's really cool. So let me do these next three comments, and then I will go into my spiel. Hello, Ivady. Becky says, howdy, hearties. Howdy. And yes, I'm here. So yes. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a little thrown off by events. Anyway, let's see. So yes, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And so what ties all three of these things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. As a writer, let's see, over the last several years, my focus has been on fantasy. On what? On creative writing, I'm sorry. And specifically, yes, I have been writing some fantasy and sci-fi, kind of playing around a little bit with short stories. But my current work in progress is a women's fantasy. And that has elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy, and that's all on a mythology base. So because essentially it's kind of a retelling, but kind of not. But let me know if you're interested in any of these things. So yes, specifically, it's mythology of a certain country. So I did a lot of research on the mythologies and the folklore and some history of this particular country. And what inspired the germ of the idea was that I was doing some genealogy of my maiden name. So it's kind of this story has been, I guess it's a part of my DNA. So yeah, so there's that. So let's see. That said, as an editor, I am a freelance wine editor, copy editor, and proofreader. I also do sensitivity reading, among other services that I have been expanding this year. As a sensitivity reader, I read primarily for women's experiences and neurodivergent experiences. So, and then I might have to close my door because there's some noise in the background. Let's see. I will do that shortly. Let's see. And then as an artist, I love working with water-based media like watercolors and similar inks that work similarly. So this art you see around my face here and the black box, that is actually my own personal art that I made a couple of years ago. I took a high-res photo of it, and now it's part of my branding. So yeah. So that is all of that is me. So yes. All of that said, what is everybody working on today? If you wanted to, state your intentions, go right ahead. Hold on one moment. It's only when I'm streaming I realize how keep that door is. I apologize. Oh goodness. Anyway, so yes. I currently have a lot of lights off in my room, but I think I'm going to be doing some journaling. At least at first. Some journaling and planning. However, I do have a Substack I'm trying to finish by the end of the day. I have missed my morning deadline, but I'm going to be hopefully getting that posted by, if I can get it posted by 4, that would be great. So yeah, I've had a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, so finally, Becky, yeah, so newsletter. So my Substack is primarily a newsletter. I do often talk about I try to have so basically it's two that come out per month, and they're essentially bi-weekly. So they're every 2 weeks. And so what my plan is to have the first one be more of an essay or maybe a description of some of the things that I do. And then the second one be more newslettery. However, I did miss the first one, excuse me, this month. And so I'm catching up. So it's kind of a combination this time. So so that's what's going on with that. This newsletter, in the topic, the sort of essay-ish description topic, is all about copy editing, especially if you compare it to things like line editing or or developmental editing. So there's that. So yes, I hear you, Becky. So, Tracy Mayhew is hoping to make some progress on chapter 9 of my contemporary romance novel. I'm about 5 chapters from the end. Wow, that's great. Congratulations. Jenny the Soul Writer is here. Hey, all, she says. How are you? Words between meetings. Yeah, I hear you. As a mom, I hear you. I often had to slip in writing time in between things to do with mom life. So that is definitely a thing. And it's me today, apparently. Anyway, I do like to get things started by a quarter after the hour if I can. So I know I was running a little bit behind. So again, I apologize. Let's see. So yeah, lots of things going on. So let's see. Oh, KL Dyer's here. Good morning, all. Good morning. How are you? I'm going to go ahead and grab my timer that is ready and get that shared for you guys. I'm going to turn off dark mode if I can. There we go. Cool. Okay. Alrighty. Hugs all to all from Jenna. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. All right. So yes, please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself during the sprint. I just had a sip of water. You could probably hear me take a sip. If you need a drink of something and you don't have it yet, that's the first sprint's always a good time to do those sorts of things. Get what you need, get everything set up. I've already grabbed my morning pages notebook and my business planner. So I got those. And so yes, I think I will start with at least one page of morning pages. And then I might switch projects and get into planning. Okay. Let's see. So yes, it is a quarter after the hour. And what I might do is this. There we go. Okay. Well, other things are a quick reminder is if you are sitting at a desk and you're going to be sitting for a while, it's a good idea to make sure you're sitting up straight. Also, if you need some movement and if you are able, getting up and walking around is a great thing to do, as it helps with focus and other healthy things. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get this first sprint started. And okay, I'll see you guys on the other side. We'll start it in 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. All right. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I did some drawing and just thought about things that I need to do today. And let's see. That's pretty much it. Becky got her newsletter done. Awesome. And I popped this in the chat. Getting some more things in the chat. Yes, so these sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Readings Writing Community Group on Facebook. And remember, everybody, all group rules apply, including, keeping topics to writing, essentially. Kay says, well, I have to say I'm proud of myself for not falling asleep during that webinar. And that's the Pro Writing Aid, right? The Pro Writing Aid fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, I caught one yesterday afternoon. It's my knowledge they do have replays for a short time. Is that correct? I've only attended like maybe one so far of theirs. KL Dyer, well, I got a pot of tea made and ate breakfast. Going to work on replotting now. Awesome. Food is accomplished. Breakfast is accomplished. Ricky says, well done, Kate. Yeah. But if you needed to sleep, that's fine. Completely fine. Some clapping. Ricky also says, started an article I need to get drafted ASAP. If you want to talk any further about that, feel free, but you don't have to. Excuse me. Yeah, Kay says, yeah, for the PWA Fantasy Week. I mean, she says they're good and informative, just squirrel brain doesn't like to focus. Well, that would be me too. And yes, they have replays. That's what I'm watching now because I know I can't do the lives. Yeah. So yeah. So that's, it's, I love it when there's any sort of conference that has replays. As you and I well know, the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference does have replays on their YouTube channel a couple weeks after the conference. So I've mentioned that before, but if anybody wants me to talk about that or wants more information, please let me know. Also, there's links for some of that in the description. It's also in my link tree. So yeah. And this. Yes. Okay. So we have a little bit more than a minute before the second sprint. Next sprint, I will be finishing this page, and because I want to finish the page for sure at least, and getting into my planner, and see if I can work on that on my newsletter. So yeah. This ADHDers unite. Absolutely. So yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, so that's my plan for the rest for the next sprints. I will also be getting more stuff in the chat that I need to do. So that's pretty much it. I'll be sipping my water and possibly getting a little coffee. Okay. A few more seconds. So please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself, including, again, if you need a drink, get a drink. If you need to walk around, do that. And I'll see you guys after this break. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? If you want to mention that. I excuse me. I did some more journaling and I got some things in the chat, participated in the chat a little bit, had some water. and and I got my planner. So so let's see. In the chat, just as we were starting, Jenna said, I posted a chapter 2 reading stories for book 5. Awesome. I need to go and read some of your stuff as soon as I possibly can. I did create an account in Maine recently because I'm 95% sure I will be using Maine as a beginning to publish my novel. I believe I have mentioned that before on this channel, but at least I was thinking about it, and I think I've decided to bite the bullet and do it. Jenna says 3 tissues total. So yeah, I was asking Jenna tissues for the scenes, and great. Also, I posted some things about the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook. And so here is a link to join. So if you click the link below to join, if you haven't, please remember to answer the questions. Also, here is where I have a link to the website and directly to where the schedule is, the full sprint schedule for everything, including all of the events. So like Double Down Day and the virtual writing retreat, which we just had last weekend. Kate is leaving, head out for just a little bit. Thanks for this, friends. You're welcome. Thanks so much for coming. And thanks for giving everybody the heads up before I went live. Let's see. Also, Brookie finished Article 1 and started Article 2. Then going to move over to edits. Awesome. I'm just curious, Brecky, about your articles. We don't have to mention it in this space, but I'm just kind of curious. I was for a time I was a freelance writer, so I wrote some nonfiction articles myself, and essentially for the newsletter, it's it's basically that. And then also putting in some news as well. Trying to focus on that for the second newsletter of the month. So, yeah. Okay, well, we're just about to go into our third sprint, everybody. If you need to, I've been streaming for more than an hour. If you need to and are able, please feel free to walk around, do whatever you need to do for yourself, everybody. And here goes our third sprint. And have fun. All right. How did everybody do? What did you do? I did a lot of planning actually. Did a lot of planning, and so I know what pardon. I know what I will be doing during Diane's stream. So next, let's see. That was our third sprint. I never changed the banner. Sorry. But let's see. I think I'm going to have one more sprint, and then I might show my face. We'll see. Let's see. Oh yes, Becky is co-writing a series on emergency preparedness. It may sound boring to some, but it's you know it's it's definitely an always needed topic. Yeah, and it's almost hurricane season in Florida, folks. And then a couple of other Floridians came in the chat, so that's ironic. Devin Gamble Clark came in. Loved the like button. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much, Devin. Yeah, that was pretty ironic talking about that. And Shannon St. Houston came in. Hi, made friends with the like button. Thank you. Shannon said, "Oh, don't remind us, Heather." Seriously. Yeah. In May, it's almost May. So what is it? I do believe it's May 1st through, is it November 1st or through the month of November? I forget. For some reason, I always forget that. But yeah. I've been living in Florida. The last time I moved down to Florida was in 1987. So I've been here ever since. But whatever. Anyway, it's kind of a hot topic for me, I guess. Rachel came in. Hello, just hopping in to hug the like button. Good going, everyone. Absolutely good going, everybody. Everybody's doing so great. Thank you. So Diane shot a quick video for the other channel. Again, please check out Diane's art channel. It's Diane Dobson Barton Art. So good with pastels. Diane's pastel work is amazing, and her sketching and all the things. It's just, yeah. Shannon just finished her stream. Okay. I wasn't sure if I would catch it anyway, at all. Updating some notes that need to do a bit of admin before going to take care of kiddo. Yeah, so that's me as well. Hubby is working a little bit of overtime, so I'm gonna have to meet him at the bus stop this afternoon. I ended up having to take him to school, but that's a long story and a half. Anyway, so yeah, that's directed at me and everybody else who lives in Florida who's in the chat. Get my water stocked. Yes, for sure. Right, Devin? I think I'm going to make some social posts in Canva for later. Not enough time for anything else today. I understand. Completely. So there's some moms in the chat today. So yes. Also, I call you Jocelyn. Please remind me if that is actually the right pronunciation, but that's what I want to say. Is here, says hello. What have you got? A unicorn and a cowboy? Interesting combination. I love it. Hi, how are you? We're gonna do one more sprint. We're just in time. As Gandalf says. Let's see. So I'm feeling tons better. I have more energy. So I'm going to be working on my newsletter. So Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do 25 minutes if that's okay with you, Miss Diane. Diane is next on the schedule for our readings. See you guys on the other side. Okay. So that was our last sprint. Let's see. I did more planning and looked at my Substack post. Looked at where I'm at. Looked at some. Went to a website of an editor just to see some things. And looked at a book on copy editing. So and I talked to the hubby. So that's what I did. Anybody else want to talk about that? Let's see. And I went through this. So let's see. Also, Heart Breathing's Mel has a had a I believe that's it's live. Her or their Tough Love Tuesday was a little bit ago. Diane Dobson Barton, 513 words. Awesome. I did not get a chance to get properly set up today, so got a blurred background. And hat hair, but awesome, Diane. Also, some people came in. Let's see. Where was I? I believe it was somewhere around here. Coffee Creek came in. Let's see. J.L. Medeiros. Sprint hopping and working my way through edits and pro writing aid. Finally finished my rough draft this morning. Yay! That's awesome. Good job. Yes, so our next stream host, the extremely talented Diane Dobson Barton, there is her stream at 2 p.m. Eastern. People saying congrats to Shannon, because Shannon, what was it? Got to 45K words. Oh my gosh. And there's still like a whole week left of the, about a whole week left in the month. Yes, some hellos. Here we go. Yes. Also, I mentioned again that I'm working on a Substack post with lots of information on what copy editing is and is not. And I kind of compare it to some other services that editors provide. So, I apologize. I don't have a lot of light on my face, but I was mentioning earlier that I did have a small migraine earlier, and I am much better. So there's a little moment. So Ashley Emma came in. Hello. Hi. Hello. That's me, baby. 113 for Diane. So we're going to wrap things up momentarily. Is there anything else anybody wants to say or ask before we go? Move on to other streamers. Oh, I just thought of something. Let me see here. I will also put in the author tube. One moment, and I'll put in the author tube. Thing, the thing. Ooh, that's a lot of white. Okay, it's transitioning. Here we are. So that we have all kinds of spreads. That people can participate in if they so choose. There we go. Okay. So yes, Shannon says, thank you for the spreads. You're welcome. And here's the author tube spreadsheet that was compiled in years past by Devin Cutting, and then things happened. And so people who maintain it include Rachel Lee Adams and Kat Leo and a couple other folks. I can't remember their names at the moment. So yeah, just to sort of wrap things up, again, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I stream. My regular schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. And so Diane Dobson Barton is right after me at 2 p.m. And then we have some folks on tonight as well. Real quick. There's Jenna at 6, Jenna O'Malley, and then Rhiannon is on tonight at 9. So lots of streams usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's kind of what some people say, it's like a mini double down day. So yeah. Okay. So yes, I'm going to wrap things up by saying thank you to everybody who came in, and thank you for attending and coming in and participating in the chat. I'm sorry, my brain's not fully functional yet, but let's see. My subs are creeping up, getting kind of close to 500 subs. So thank you to everybody for that. Let's see. If there's anything that I talked about today of interest, that is of interest to you, sorry, my link tree is in the description below, and some other things that I'm involved with, including the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference and the associated Facebook groups. Yeah, if you have any questions for me, or if you want any information about what I do, please feel free to DM me on any of my social media, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, Becky says, thank you, you're welcome. Alrighty, well, I shall see everyone later. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you on Thursday. All right, bye everybody, see you later.